Ladies and gentlemen, there is something inside of you that the world is waiting for. You were not born just to exist, to pay bills, or to struggle through life with no purpose. You were designed for greatness. Yet so many people live far beneath their potential, held back by invisible barriers that sabotage their success. The question today is, what's stopping your greatness? Every human being was created with a unique purpose, a divine assignment that only they can fulfill. But despite this truth, many live lives filled with frustration, mediocrity, and unrealized potential. Why? Because there are forces, both internal and external, that keep them from rising into their full destiny. Today, I want to expose those barriers so you can break free from every limitation and walk boldly in the greatness you were born to manifest. There are 7 key barriers that stop people from achieving their greatness, and each one must be confronted and conquered if you are to live a life of significance. These barriers are not external circumstances, governments, or economic conditions. No! The greatest obstacles are often within you. Let us now uncover these barriers and, more importantly, the truths that will set you free. The fear of failure. Failure is one of the most paralyzing forces in human existence. Many people never attempt great things because they are afraid of what will happen if they fail. But the truth is, failure is not your enemy, it is your greatest teacher. Every successful person in history has failed multiple times before reaching their pinnacle of success. It is not failure that stops greatness, it is the fear of failure. Fear creates hesitation, and hesitation leads to missed opportunities. How many times have you had an idea, a vision, or a dream, but failed to act because you were unsure if it would work? The greatest tragedies in life are not failures, but the dreams that were never pursued. If you allow fear to dictate your decisions, you will remain trapped in a cycle of mediocrity, never realizing the full potential that lies dormant within you. The fear of failure is rooted in the desire for perfection. Many people refuse to start something unless they are guaranteed success. But greatness is not found in perfection, it is found in persistence. A child learning to walk will fall hundreds of times before mastering balance. Imagine if a child stops trying after the first fall. The world is full of adults who have stopped trying because of past failures. They no longer attempt new things, no longer take risks, and no longer believe in their ability to rise again. To overcome the fear of failure, you must redefine failure itself. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. It is a stepping stone, a refining fire that shapes you into the person you are meant to be. Every failure carries a lesson, and every lesson prepares you for the next level of greatness. If you can change your perspective on failure, you will never fear it again. Greatness is reserved for those who dare to fail forward. The world's most successful people are not the ones who never failed. They are the ones who refuse to let failure stop them. They learned, adapted, and kept moving. If you want to step into your greatness, you must embrace failure as part of the journey. Don't fear it, learn from it. Don't avoid it, use it to grow. Today, I challenge you to break free from the fear of failure. Step out boldly, take risks, and pursue the dreams that have been buried by hesitation. The only real failure is the failure to try. The trap of comfort zones. A comfort zone is the most dangerous place for a person with potential. It is a prison disguised as safety, a silent thief that steals dreams. Many people remain in environments that do not challenge them simply because they are familiar. They settle for jobs that pay the bills but do not fulfill them. They stay in relationships that drain them rather than inspire them. Why? Because stepping out into the unknown feels risky and the human mind craves certainty. The problem with comfort zones is that they do not allow for growth. Nothing great was ever achieved by someone who refused to leave what was familiar. Every great leader, innovator, and history maker had to break free from the pull of comfort in order to step into greatness. Comfort is deceptive. It gives you the illusion of security while secretly limiting your potential. When you stay in your comfort zone, you stop growing. Growth requires discomfort. A seed buried in the soil must break open before it can sprout. A caterpillar must struggle through the confines of its cocoon before it can fly. Likewise, you must be willing to go through discomfort if you want to reach your full potential. The process may be painful, but the result is transformation. Many people stay in mediocrity because they are afraid to take the next step. They make excuses. I'm not ready, it's not the right time, or I don't have the resources. But these are lies that the mind creates to keep you in a place of stagnation. There will never be a perfect time to pursue greatness. The only right time is now. You must challenge yourself to break free from the limitations of comfort. That may mean leaving a job that no longer aligns with your purpose. It may mean cutting off relationships that hinder your growth. It may mean taking on challenges that stretch you beyond what you thought possible. Whatever it takes, refuse to settle. Your greatness lies beyond your comfort zone. If you stay where you are, you will never discover what you are truly capable of. But if you dare to step out, even in fear, you will unlock a world of possibilities you never imagined. The power of negative mindsets. Your mind is the battlefield where greatness is won or lost. Everything you will ever accomplish in life begins with a thought. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. If you believe that you are incapable, unworthy, or destined for failure, your actions will reflect that belief. The greatest chains are not those made of iron, but those forged in the mind. Many people live in defeat, not because of their circumstances, but because of the way they think. A negative mindset is like a virus. It spreads and infects every area of your life. It shapes how you see yourself, how you interpret the world, and how you respond to challenges. People with a negative mindset see obstacles instead of opportunities. They focus on what they lack instead of what they possess. They magnify their weaknesses and minimize their strengths. What you believe about yourself determines what you will achieve. If you think you are not smart enough, you will not take the steps to gain wisdom. If you think you are not worthy of success, you will sabotage every opportunity that comes your way. Many people are stuck in life because they have allowed the wrong thoughts to rule their minds. They were told as children that they would never amount to anything, and they believed it. They have been rejected in the past, and now they assume that every door will remain closed. The good news is that your mind can be renewed. You do not have to remain a prisoner to negative thinking. You can choose to change the way you see yourself and the world. Instead of saying, I can't, begin to say, I can. Instead of believing, I'm not good enough, declare, I am equipped and capable. Your words have power because they shape your beliefs. and your beliefs shape your reality. The most successful people in the world think differently. They do not allow failure to define them. They do not dwell on past mistakes. They do not entertain self-doubt. Instead, they cultivate a mindset of growth, possibility, and faith. They train their minds to see solutions instead of problems. They understand that their thoughts create their future. If you want to step into greatness, you must take control of your thoughts. Guard your mind against negativity. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to think bigger. Read books that expand your vision. Meditate on truths that empower you. Your mind is a powerful tool. Use it to build your destiny, not destroy it. The weight of past mistakes. Many people are weighed down by the burden of their past. They live with guilt, shame, and regret over things they cannot change. The past becomes a prison, holding them back from stepping into their future. They replay their failures over and over again in their minds, allowing past mistakes to define their present reality. But here is the truth. Your past does not determine your future unless you allow it to. Every person has made mistakes. Every person has failed at something. The difference between those who rise and those who remain stuck is their ability to let go. The past is a classroom, not a prison. It is meant to teach you, not trap you. One of the greatest deceptions is the belief that because you failed before, you will fail again. Many people refuse to try new things because they are haunted by past disappointments. They avoid relationships because of past heartbreaks. They shrink back from leadership because they once made a bad decision. But failure is not final unless you quit. Mistakes do not define you, they refine you. You must learn to forgive yourself. If you continue to hold on to past regrets, you will never move forward. Every great leader has moments they are not proud of, but they refuse to let those moments control them. They learn the lesson, make adjustments, and keep moving forward. Your destiny is too important to be sabotaged by yesterday's mistakes. Whatever has happened in your past, it is time to release it. Do not let yesterday's failures rob you of today's opportunities. The only way to change your future is to stop living in the past. Let go, learn, and move forward. The best chapters of your life are ahead of you, not behind you. The influence of toxic relationships. Who you surround yourself with will determine where you go in life. Your associations shape your mindset, your habits, and your vision. Show me your friends, and I will show you your future. Many people are not walking in greatness because they are connected to the wrong people. Toxic relationships drain your energy, kill your dreams, and rob you of confidence. These are the people who always remind you of your past instead of encouraging your future. They mock your ambitions, discourage your progress, and keep you in cycles of negativity. If you continue to surround yourself with people who do not believe in you, you will eventually stop believing in yourself. The wrong relationships can delay your destiny. Some of the greatest setbacks in life come from being connected to the wrong people. You cannot walk with small-minded people and expect to think big. You cannot share your vision with dream killers and expect it to grow. You cannot expect support from those who secretly hope you fail. Greatness requires separation. Sometimes you must walk away from those who refuse to grow. This does not mean you do not love them. It means you love your purpose too much to allow it to be poisoned. The most successful people in the world are intentional about their relationships. They choose friends who challenge them. If you want to go higher, you must let go of relationships that hold you down. Not everyone can go with you to the next level. Some people were part of your past, but are not meant to be part of your future. Evaluate your relationships. Surround yourself with people who push you toward greatness, not those who pull you away from it. The burden of procrastination. Procrastination is the silent killer of destiny. It is the lie that says, I will do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Many people die with their dreams still inside them because they kept waiting for the perfect time to take action. The greatest enemy of success is delay. Every time you postpone a decision, you lose momentum. Every time you delay a step forward, you miss opportunities. The world is full of people with great ideas, but only a few act on them. Why do people procrastinate? Some wait until they feel ready. Others are afraid of making mistakes. Some are simply lazy. But here is the truth. You will never feel 100% ready. There will always be risks. But the difference between those who achieve greatness and those who don't is that great people take action despite fear, despite uncertainty, and despite challenges. You do not need perfect conditions to begin. You need to start where you are, with what you have. If you wait for everything to be perfect, you will wait forever. The time to act is now. Success belongs to those who take decisive action. If you have a vision, start working on it today. If you have a goal, start taking small steps toward it. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for motivation. Move forward, and everything else will align. What dream have you been putting off? What step have you been avoiding? The time for excuses is over. Your future depends on what you do today. Stop delaying your greatness. Step into it now. The absence of vision. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest tragedies in life is not death, but a life without vision. Vision is the blueprint for your future, the roadmap that guides your destiny. Without vision, people wander aimlessly, reacting to life instead of creating it. They move from job to job, relationship to relationship, and year to year without any sense of direction or purpose. They survive instead of thrive. Vision is not just a dream. It is a clear picture of your future. It is the ability to see beyond your current circumstances and recognize what you were created to accomplish. Every great person in history had a vision that drove them. They saw something that others did not see. They pursued something greater than themselves. Whether it was a leader who transformed nations, an entrepreneur who changed industries, or an artist who inspired generations, they all had a vision that propelled them forward. The absence of vision leads to stagnation. Without a clear direction, you will drift through life, allowing circumstances to dictate your path. You will settle for whatever comes your way instead of intentionally pursuing the greatness within you. People without vision are easily distracted. They chase trends, follow the crowd, and waste years pursuing things that do not align with their purpose. They become busy but not productive, active but not effective. If you do not have a vision for your life, you will spend your years helping someone else fulfill theirs. You will become part of another person's agenda instead of pursuing the purpose for which you were created. A person without vision will always feel unfulfilled because deep down they know they were meant for more. How do you discover your vision? Look within. Your vision is already inside of you. It is found in your passions, your talents, and the things that ignite your soul. It is connected to the problems you feel burdened to solve, the injustices you cannot ignore, and the contributions you desire to make. Vision is not something you create, it is something you uncover. Once you discover your vision, commit to it with everything inside of you. Write it down, make a plan, set goals, take action. Do not let distractions, setbacks, or fears keep you from pursuing it. Your greatness is tied to your vision. If you can see it, you can achieve it. But if you have no vision, you will never rise above your current reality. The future belongs to those who dare to see beyond the present. What do you see?